Hello guys and girls, welcome back. You know, we haven't uploaded a video in a long time, so we decided to make another trick tip for you guys, and we decided to do varial heel flips.
What's up? I'm Dane Holshoe. I'm also going to teach you how to do varial heels today.
There we go.
Alright, so your foot placement for the varial heel is going to be like this. Get that out of here. It's not the board I'm showing you on.
Alright.
This one is varied so much with people because some people do heel flips like here and some do them way out here. So
we'll kind of do like a beginner.
I'm going to just show you what I usually do and what I think will probably work best for you. Just run of the mill, most dudes probably do it like this. And girls, just saying. So your back foot is probably almost definitely right there, like kind of in a dip kind of spot, but a little bit away from the dip. Here, dip behind the foot, you can see that. A little bit away from the dip. Kind of like up like this, like you're about to pop really hard. You're not, but then your foot, rather than being square like that,
yeah,
it's kind of like really front side.
Get the front side shove rotation.
Yep, because I want to get that front shove rotation. Get you over here for that. But yeah, and then your front foot, just your toes hanging off of it. See my toes curling around it? That's how much of your toes should be off. Pinky toes probably like right here, big toes right here, like cut off right there. That's about where your toes should be and where your front foot should be. Right about in the middle too. That's actually right in the middle. Okay, and that's your foot placement for it. Now, what you want to do when you do the varial heel is you're going to pop, and when you pop, you're going to be going a little bit of front side pop right there. Probably not too much because your heel's going to drag the board a little bit this way. So it's going like that, and your foot is flicking. And by the time that it gets to right about here, your foot will flick off right here. Not in the dip because then your board catches, but right here. And then your board will start flipping. It'll flip like this. And then your front foot will come back from where it was and catch it. Then your back foot comes from over here to catch it after you've popped and done that front pop right there. Anything else?
I'm pretty sure you got it covered, dude. Great job.
Right, cool. Yay for me. Okay, so you're going to want to get onto your board, of course, and you're going to do that super slowly, apparently. Maybe I'm starting this voice too quickly. Voiceover part. Okay. Now you're going to set up your feet, like I told you. Right about there. Get really nice, ready for your pop. Then you're going to crouch down, prep your pop real nice. You're going to pop your front a little bit, scoop in, flick, wait for it all to come around, and oh, guess I catch with my back foot. Then you're going to roll away. I don't know what else I can say about that. That's the brief version right there for all of you.
First of all, the varial heel is a really unique trick and it has a bunch of problems and stuff like that. But the main ones are definitely when you over-rotate it, like the heel flip portion. Like you kind of do it like a, people call it a daydream flip. I don't know. That's what I see on YouTube. But the reason you're doing that, you're kind of flicking too hard. You're just trying to like get the rotation better, but in reality, maybe your feet might also be a little bit too far, like too far down. So kind of move it up a little bit. And like when you get to that point, you don't even need to flick hard. Just give your heel a little tap because it's just right there. So it just get the perfect rotation for you anyways. Another problem is under rotating the heel flip, where your feet just kind of like that. Well, that's, yeah, under rotating the heel flip, you basically need to put your feet a little bit lower, but also have your feet a little bit more out. Because maybe your problem is like if you have it too far down, like you only flick with like the middle of your foot and not your actual heel, therefore making it not rotate faster. So just have your feet more up and more maybe towards the downer a little bit, not too much, but right there. Then there you go, get the perfect rotation. Another problem is when you over rotate the Shuv-It, like you kind of do like a laser flip. Yeah, sure, laser flips are cool, but we're learning varial heels right now, so. But
baby steps.
baby steps, dude. But exactly my point. You have to make sure your feet's in a dip, like what Dane said in his foot position, not too far in the dip, but kind of more toward
more towards squaring the end of your toe with the tail.
Kind of like half and half dip.
Right there. That is perfect right there.
Because the thing is, when you pop it, just kind of like give it your foot, like just go like that or like that. You don't need to like woof. But just basically short scoop from your back foot, and that should solve your problems. Another problem is under rotating. I think you're having that problem is because you're kind of maybe pressing, like popping down too hard instead of scooping. Because if you pop down too hard, it kind of causes the board to not flip, like Shuv-It, front shove rotate as much. So kind of make sure you kind of focus on your scooping instead of your popping. I mean, pop's good obviously, but kind of work on your scooping, and that should be it. But next, one more problem is one that really gets people frustrated. I had that problem when your board goes behind you. Like,
God, I hate that.
one reason is because you're probably not committing or anything. You're either not committing or you're just jumping like kind of forward because you just want to. If you jump forward, you're not going to get it. What helps is just jump straight up, or kind of have your weight kind of like facing back, like a little bit like that. So you have to jump with the board. So there you go, solves your problems. Hope this helped. One more problem. Dane reminded me. Thank you, Dane. This is a
I do this at least once every trick tip.
rough problem too. All right, where your feet like just shoot out. You're just like this.
Well, that's kind of just going behind you.
Yeah, right.
The board just kind of like flies in front of you, like you're here, your board goes there.
Simple as that. But the reason you're doing that, maybe you're kicking more of an ollie. Like you're kind of focusing more on the heel flip. Like that's good, but with the varial heel, it's a lot different. Because when you do a heel flip, you have to kind of slide your feet and then do it. Because if you're doing it with the varial heel, you're kind of sliding your feet like you're doing an ollie instead, and then therefore it shoots out in front of you. You kind of have to instead of going like sliding up and out, kind of just give it like a little tap like that, because I guess that helps. And just remember, foot in the tip and the little dip and with the back. There you go. Hope this helped. Comment if you need if you have other problems, like your board gets stuck in your stomach or something.
Always answered.
Always answered.
What was that problem again?
If your board goes like in your stomach or something. So.
Yep.
Front side pop shove. Laser flips. Still working on them. Oh my god! Is that good enough or?
YouTube doesn't care.
YouTube doesn't care. It's a laser flip. They're a hard trick. Fakey. Varial heel flip. Why?
Reverse?
Yeah, that was like my first one I've ever landed, so.
Your first fakey varial heel?
Well, like my second, actually.
Really? Wow.
I would try one more.
Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, go for it.
Just one more. There we go.
That's better! Yeah! Varial heel.
Actually, I think I zoned out, swear to God.
No!
No.
Sketch.